Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to Water, a show because you guys doing well, having a wonderful day on this 22nd August 2025. We're doing much better. Thanks for asking. Here's the sunset once again. It is a lot earlier. It's 7:39 a.m. Got you, p.m. So we have the sunset. It's not the greatest, but hey, we had a really productive day, so I'm happy. Uh-huh. Mhm. But don't blink, it's your brain, from the show. Because we want to having a wonderful day on this 22nd August 2025. Want to apologize for this afternoon. I was a bit emotional because I learned that one of my content creators that I liked passed away sadly. Am I still sad? Yes, but we're watching some of his video and had a couple of laughs. So here's the behind the scene. We finished making video around 5 o'clock. It is currently 7:40. Gonna be making videos until the battery dies, which is not gonna be long because for some reason the phone didn't charge, which is kind of caca. But hey, we'll have time to do what I have to do, and that's all that matters. Right. Cool. So with that being said, we did some Fortnite, which was really cool. Um, I definitely didn't do as much as I wanted to for the season, but hey, it's all a question of perception, and perception are up for every single one to choose. There you go. So with that, since I don't have a lot of batteries, I'm not sure as to why it didn't charge. I could be complaining, but I'm not. You know. With that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna see you guys in a couple of seconds in another video. That's all. Don't link, it's your boy Coco Commercial. It's been a while on this very warm 22nd August 2025. Once again, rest in peace, Cobra GFS. Watch a couple of one of his videos so I feel a bit better. I feel a bit more, still hurts, but at the same time, you know, he was making content 6 days ago, so it's nuts. Now this video, I am warning you, if you watch the video called Super Stroll, do not watch this video because it's basically the same thing. So today we're talking about GoPro. What a weird segue. Um, Saying goodbye to a content creator and then GoPro. You see me working on a computer. What we're doing right now is as simple as uploading videos from Twitch to TikTok and YouTube. Talking about GoPro. So yesterday, a friend of mine, Smoothballer777 on YouTube, talked about how much he loved the GoPro video. Now, this is kind of opportunity for me to talk about GoPro because first of all, we didn't talk about it for a while. Second of all, I told you guys that I had all this footage, but you don't really see the footage. You see some of it, but it's very sporadic. It's maybe once every 2-3 months. There's a couple videos coming out. Now there's a reason for that, and the reason is just how much time it takes. So I'm gonna repeat myself every single 8 minutes. It's 4 gigs. I have to take it out of the GoPro. I have to put it on the application. I have to put the application from the phone. Now to take the phone, I have to do X Recorder or CapCut, which is a application to put them together to get a full video and not just parts of a video that don't make sense. They're not together. We're doing this for 1,000 gigs. Let's put 750, which is about 750. That's about oh, it's about I would say it's about 14. Whoa, 14 hours of content. As simple as that. As simple as that. So we have to do it for 14 hours, and imagine that 14 hours becomes 42 because you have to do 14 from the GoPro to the phone, from the application, 14 from the application to the phone, and 14 from the phone to X Recorder. Now, I will say this: X Recorder is a lot faster because it lowered the quality of the video, which is gonna be upgraded by YouTube because YouTube will take a shitty video quality and make it as nice. Even a camera like this, right? So this is basically it. This is basically what I was talking about. This is why you haven't been seeing the content. Now, did we give up on using the GoPro? No. The reality is, we're making a lot of space. I got about 11 hours of space, right? Which is kind of close to the 14. We're next to using it. However, what I want to do is, I want to say forget the GoPro this year, and because I'll be completely honest, it's gonna be later in the video. It's gonna be a lot later in the video, but the results I'm actually pretty happy. It's gonna be a complex video. It's gonna be an ADHD video, but it's gonna be fun. Okay, so it's a lot more complex to use it. Now, again, the story changed about the GoPro, but the story the origin story of the GoPro is still the same. The year was 2021. I'm having fun making content, having a lot of fun. I am not super down with showing my face because I'm still very shy. I'm still very much, I'm still very much, I don't know how to talk. I do not know how to talk. No. Talking to a new girl, so kind of nervous, but she didn't answer back. Wah, wah. So yeah, so I'm very insecure about how I look. Because again, I was never told I was pretty, blah, 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 you know the story, blah, 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 you know the story, blah, 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 you know the story. But I buy a GoPro. The reason as to why, okay, I never had an experience with a camera, I never had experience with anything. The reason why I'm making content nowadays, the real reason, and this is for the video of the GoPro, but it makes so much fucking sense when you think about it. So it all started with how Twitch was super simple. We're gonna start making content, go on Twitch. It's the simplest of platforms. And then I tasted in content. So now we started wanting to do real life content. And then in the camera, I'm a dumbass because I had a Samsung S24 Plus Ultra. The camera was already amazing, and even then, I had the S10 Plus, Galaxy S10 Plus, which was amazing. So I didn't think about it. So I bought a camera, and I started filming, and the reason as to why, again, this is a long story, but trust me, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an ending. I promise. So what happened is, you guys have been super supportive. On Christmas 2021, again, I started making content on the May 2021. On Christmas 2021, I want to say thank you. What I do is I take my phone and I make a video. This is a face reveal. Now, I'll be completely honest. When I did the face reveal, the plan wasn't to make content. The plan was kind of like not necessarily a one-time thing, but not necessarily a daily thing. So I started making videos, and I'm like, okay, well, this is a lot of fun. So I started filming myself, and I started filming myself, and I started filming myself. But most of the time, what I end up doing, this is where the story gets kind of crazy. I want to stream a lot, right? So I work 8 hours. It takes me an hour to go, an hour to come back. So 10 hours, I'm out. I take a shower, I sleep, I eat. At the end of the day, I got 5 hours, 6 hours to stream. And to me, that's not enough to feed the machine. To feed the machine. Now, ultimately speaking, the reason why it wasn't enough is because when we started, it was vacation. I had a 2 week vacation for um, construction weeks, labor week, whatever it's called in English, but it's basically 2 weeks of construction vacation because the guys for construction in countries where there's winter, they'll work a lot more during the summer. So what they do is they'll do a complete season of 60 hours, shara. Then they'll take a 2 weeks off middle season, and then they'll continue. And then in the winter, what they'll do most of them is they'll be unemployed and collecting money from the government, right? That's the plan, kind of. It's an unwritten rule, but the union is strong enough to make it public with the 2 weeks vacation. So I make content, and I'm back to work, and I'm like, bro, I don't make enough content. So long story short, I do film because I'm obsessed with making content. So I filmed three things at that point. I filmed food reviews, I filmed me with my friends at work, and I filmed dinner at work. But it's more so work. Am I gonna bring a GoPro at work? No, I have my phone. So I started filming with the phone because it was my god. This is such a long story. It's gonna be boring, you guys, but this is really my passion. This is really my passion and my dream. So I'm gonna take my time and have fun. If you don't like it, click another video. I don't care. So I use the phone because first of all, the quality camera is amazing. Second of all, it's just more convenient, right? Now I'm facing a problem. It's a huge problem, and that problem happened last year. And again, this is a true story. So last year I had this huge problem. I'm playing a tower, right? The tower here, the tower there, the tower here. Now, the problem begins. I want to say, um, actually no, the exact date. It starts the 13th, in between the 10th and the 15th of June, 2024, which is last year. I'm bored at home and making content. I can make more content. So we have one playthrough of the tower. We decide to do another one, another one. I I go from uploading. Back in the days, I used to record in 1080p. Now we're recording in 720p, and YouTube puts it at 1080p, which is, thank you YouTube. It takes a lot of space. I go from filming about 10 gigs per hour to filming 30 gigs per hour. Now, safe to say that most, if not every single freaking most, if not every single Wi-Fi forfeit doesn't allow you to post 30 gigs per hour. So what happened is I purposely go in and take breaks. So I'm like, okay, well, per day I have 3 hours. I can't do anything. Now I clean out the apartment because I'm fucking bored. But again, back then, my life is making videos, streaming, making videos. By the way, my life is still making videos, streaming, making videos. So fast forward a couple of months, and I'm so tired. You know why? You wanna know why? Here's the truth. Every single day, we're filming more that we are able to upload. But I got three devices. This one, 512 gigs. Samsung S24 Plus, 1,000 gig. By the way, the S24 Plus, we bought it 3 months before we stopped working. So we filled it up with videos that we were doing, making content on the busiest year of our life, which was 2024, last year. So I'm in a position where I cannot upload as much as I'm filming. So I'm uploading, and I cannot keep up. So safe to say, this one was the first to fill up. So what I start doing, which is the dumbest thing ever, I start transferring file from this one to this one, so I have more space. Safe to say, a couple of weeks later, this one is full. The S24 Plus, which is a UED Note, but I'm gonna get my Samsung tomorrow, so it's the same thing. Um, Safe to say, it doesn't take me a while to fill them up. So what I start doing is I start cleaning up. I'm like, okay, well, guess what? I want to do some content. I'm gonna spend a lot of time doing some clips. But then what happened when ends up happening with the clips, which is the thing that we're downloading right now. If you're wondering, this is the clips. Is the clip we do. So clip from Twitch, right? So I spend more time making clips than I do clips itself. So every single day I have a couple of minutes or a couple half an hour, whatever. Start cleaning and I find my GoPro. And I remember why I bought it. And I was like, holy shit, I should have used that. And now I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I buy 1,000 gigs SD card. I'm like, holy shit. I can leave the house. Back in the days, last year, nature corn, but going outside was a real problem. Because this comes from a fear that I have. When I was 22, I had big depression, Depression led to agoraphobia. Agoraphobia led me to have a fear of staying inside for too long, from fear of developing agoraphobia again. So there is this need to leave the house, which is why we did depression last winter, because I was afraid. Now, I'm like, okay, well, every single day I'm going out. Now we take the GoPro, and guess what? This is perfect. Why? Because I get to upload on this phone, I get to upload on this phone. This phone doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You wanna know the truth? And this is kind of scary. I would see my mom twice a month. When I see my mom, she lives far. I would see her for 8 hours. So what I would do is I was uploading as much as possible from here. What I would also do is go to my father's house every single week for an hour, 2 hours, upload from the phone. That way, I had two Wi-Fi instead of one. We kind of managed. It was hard, but we managed. It was really hard actually, but we managed. So yeah, so I take out the GoPro, and again, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass because it all comes down to it. First of all, I started using the GoPro last year, and I kind of fall in love with it because it's so easy to use. It's so easy to use. You just set it up, you slap it in, and that's it. I fall in love also with the fact that I have this harness that I can put to my chest in a camera. Believe me not, I am so obsessed that I'm doing an hour per day. Now, I'm gonna say something, okay? And this is gonna be mind breaking. How much time is an hour? 60 minutes, you're right, absolutely. Absolutely. You know that 8 minutes, 8 minutes and 12 seconds, let's say 8 minutes, just for the sake of it, it's 4 gigs. How many 8s are in 60? It's actually pretty easy. Well, 8 times 5 is 40. So in 60, there's 7.5, right? 7.5 times 4 gig. Because again, 8 minutes is 4 gigs. 7.5 times 8, it's 56 plus 4, that's 0.5, which is 8. And 8.5 of an 8 is 4. 7 times 8 is 56 plus 4, 60. We're filming 60 gigs per day. But here lies a miracle. I don't go out every single day. Here lies a miracle. I managed to use it for the whole summer. Now, I want to specify once again that 2024 was a crazy year. Right? So I film content, I don't watch it. I do not watch my own content. I still don't watch my own content. For a couple of reasons. First of all, first reason why I don't watch my content, honestly, I'm lazy as fuck. Why I watch my own content when I can make content? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Second of all, I made the video, so I know what I said. Which feels like I'm repeating myself. It's like you standing in a cave. There's nobody. You close your eyes and you scream, echo, 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 echo. And you laugh because it's funny because you hear an echo. Do you do an hour of echo? No. You have a conversation in the cave. Some people, yes, myself included, but not everybody. So yeah, so laziness. Second of all, death of creativity. See, the creativity is I had this idea, then I moved to this one, then I moved to this one, then I moved to this one, and then what I do is I purposely omit some content in the video to be able to speak about something else. For example, talking about a tree. So we talk about the tree, we talk about the roots, we talk about the branches. So I'm gonna make 2 videos. One about the tree, another one about the roots, and one about the trench. That's in French. The branches. Les branches d'arbre in French. Yeah. So make 3 videos. If I watch the first video and I don't feel like doing the first and the second and the third, why? Because it's not continuity. See, to reach C, usually you go through A, B, and C, right? You can do C, B, and A. And if you just do C, It's a bit odd, right? So if I do A, I stop and watch A. I do B, I stop and watch B. Chances are I'm done with Tuesday that day. I don't want to hear about it, you know? So this is it. So what I do is I upload and upload and upload and upload, and I forget about the content. You want to know something secret? I'll tell you the biggest secret of the channel. I don't remember half of the videos, 3/4 of the videos that I did last year. I don't remember 3/4 of the videos I did this year. I don't remember half of the videos I did last month. What did you do in the month of July? Videos. What did you talk about? Lost. Some gaming. The tower. That's it. The rest I don't know. This is definitely creativity. So when I look at the GoPro itself, I didn't look at it. Plus, I'm being completely honest, the GoPro isn't perfect. The battery is kind of low, and that's pretty much it, right? The battery is kind of low, and it's a fun tool to film, not a fun tool to watch, right? It's like using a tablet. Are you gonna be working on a tablet? No. Are you gonna be texting on a tablet? No. Are you gonna be watching a movie on a tablet? Yes. You understand? There's proper use of every single tool that you have. You're not gonna use a hammer to screw. You're not gonna use a screwdriver to hammer things. Make sense? Makes sense, I hope. So then, moving on, which is the main thing of the video. It took me 18 minutes, but we're finally at the main point of this video. It took me a while, but we somehow get there. Thank you for watching, and if you are still watching, A+, if you don't watch, you missed out the whole point of the video, so I don't know what you were doing. Ends up, summer starts. Oh, she texted me. She's cute as fuck. She's awesome. Baby girl is awesome. She's cute as fuck. Like if you saw her, oh, like a Mona Lisa, but she's smiling. Like a Mona Lisa, but she's moving. Like a Mona Lisa, but isn't always a victim of vandals. Did that make sense? No. Was it supposed to make sense? I don't fucking know anymore. So it ended up the winter. The winter I started depression, started watching a lot of content. Now the winter in itself starts also the biggest playthrough. So the biggest playthrough on the channel is a tower. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. They have this update which is a guild. A guild is, I don't know if you tell what it is, however, it's trying to let every single player play. Now, as a thing, I create my own guild. I'm 3 players. 3 playthrough, 3 players. So I create my own guild and I have to fix it. So I watch the Outdoors Boys. And it is a channel that I can't get enough. Oh, my entire days, I play the tower and I play Ratchet and Clank. So this was January 2025. And I watched the Outdoors Boys. And the Outdoors Boys was Luke. I don't know what's the family name. I'm in the bathroom, I'll be right back. False alarm is a simple fart. So yeah, so Luke from the Outdoors Boy, the father, is a channel that I love, and I become obsessed. I watch his videos, I watch his videos, I watch his videos, I watch his videos, I watch his videos. I watch his videos. And it's followiness. I love the content when he's with his kid, but I also love the content when he's surviving. It's one of the best channels out there. Outdoors Boys, check it out. And I realized something. He's using a GoPro. Yes, sir. He's using the same GoPro that I'm using. So here's life. 2 possibilities. I'm excited about making content. However, because I filmed so much last summer, we didn't have. Oh, I have to really go. I'm sorry. I got a good idea for finale. So, my GoPro, which I want to use because I'm motivated because I saw that Luke, from one of my favorite channel, was using a GoPro, so why not use a GoPro? But, my GoPro is full. I spent a day and a half. Again, please understand that I don't watch my video. Saying, yeah, but he's a famous YouTuber. I'm nowhere near him. I'm not as capable as him. Right? So I give up on the idea. I give up on the idea. Moving forward from last winter to last week. Last week, okay, well, technically speaking, Saturday the 12th, the 13th of August. No, wait a second. Today is Thursday, the 22nd Thursday, which means that Saturday was the 19th, which means that the Saturday before was the 12th. Yeah. 12, 13. Holy shit, what the fuck? Brilliant. Maybe I'm autistic, who knows? Most likely. Is that rude? No, it's not rude. I just think about it a lot because today we missed Cobra GFS. We lost. So neurodivergence is on my brain. So if you're offended, sorry. If you're not offended, you should be. It makes you selfish because you should be offended for people that are not there to voice their opinion. Because of neurodivergence, what's up? So last week, Friday, like the 11th, I break my phone. I'm freaking out. I want to film. I got so much to do. I got Lost to cover, I got Power to play, got a bunch of videos to film. I need to do nature porn, I need to film shows, because every Saturday there's a show, every Wednesday there's a show, so I need to film that, right? So I'm stuck at home. And I'm bored. So I start mobile gaming. Thank God. All mobile gaming is only playing 5 games. And I'm playing them an hour and a half each. I don't know if you're good at math. Are you good at math? That's 7 hours and a half. Right? I stay up for 16 hours. I watch porn 4, 5 times. I'm getting old, so it's not. You know, we're watching for the plot, of course. I don't know what you were thinking, but 4 or 5 times. And then, here lies the problem. I got nothing to do. So what I do, I get the old GoPro. And I'm like, you know what? Time to upload. I don't have the best quality of camera, but I still have. This is a beautiful story. See, this is where being patient paid off. This is the reward for 24 minutes and 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds of waiting there. I don't have the best camera. However, the GoPro, right here, hold some footage. So I start to upload. And I upload a lot. I upload, I want to say 30 hours of footage. Which again, it's not that much because it's about 65 minutes of footage. I upload a new follower. And that's not me to be there for a couple of months. What's up, dude? Comments, yo, you should keep doing those GoPro. And Smooth Baller 777 is just like, we're jokers. We like to make jokes. So, I say, what did I do? What did I say in this video that's kind of funny? I watched a video and it's immersive. I'm shopping. So you see me picking up product, you see the price. You see me scanning product, it's actually a really fun time. The audio is good. That's a great video. It's not outdoor sport is good, but it's great video. And it's better than what I do usually. So yeah, here's another dick sucking video. Congrats, Steph. You did pretty well, my boy. Now, of course, I couldn't end on a swear. I couldn't end on something that's very sus. I'm gonna end it on one thing. Those videos are great, but they all started for one thing. This is a storyteller. This this. Is a camera there? Yes. Shitty but camera. And this. Hi, mom. Then there's this, the GoPro. Then there's this, of course. A gift from my old crew at work. Camera that doesn't work. But hey, the main that counts. And lastly, this, which doesn't have a way yet to transfer a video from this camera to the phone. But they're all tools to tell a story. But who makes a story? These are all pairs of eyes. And you have the vision. You decide what to film. You just use different tools. And this is just amazing because I used a GoPro. And again, this is why the video is so long, but so important. We use a GoPro because I didn't have storage. We used the GoPro because it was convenient. I never had an idea of what it would look like. I never had a vision of what it's gonna do. I'm not a thinker, I'm a doer. And sometimes when you do something good. So yeah. Oh, by the way, just in case you were wondering, we still have. I can't see shit. No, I don't want that. We still have 9 hours, 28 minutes of footage here. So yeah. Yeah, I love you guys. Take it easy. Share a long video, but if it's not a long video, it's a even better video. I think not. Welcome to Computer Show. This is Peter having a wonderful day on this 22nd August 2025. Disclaimer, if you've watched the video Super Stroll posted on the 22nd August, which is today, 2025, do not watch this because this is repeated content. Today, we're talking about supply and demand and how it will save the channel. Oh. Choo. There you go. I'm gonna have to click with the door closed because we have ants in the balcony. They're moving to the door, so can't leave this open anymore. I don't want ants in the house. They're diggers. They are diggers. I had to take care of it. Now you don't have the light. Fuck, it's a good question. Okay. Well, I have to fix this. stay. Is it better? Feels better. It's not perfect though. So, like I was saying, oh, I got a text again. Okay, another the same text as before. Met this new girl and she's chef kisses. Mona Lisa from Quebec. So today we just finished making a video about the GoPro, and that video was 28 minutes. So safe to say I am inspired to make videos today. I am motivated, and here is what we're going to do. Today we talk about supply and demand, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to explain exactly how a ADHD mind work. So we were strolling, which means that we were out and about, fuck around and finding out my city. They're building something that is big. There's this new building and it's a super building, and I've asked my father, Dad, my invader, what is that? Because again, we speak German at home, of course. My invader, my father, what is that, Dad? And he's like, it's a parking lot. Okay, makes sense. So I went by just because I was bored, if I'm being honest, and also because today they cut the water to the apartment. Don't worry, it's from 9 to 1. I can drink water, proof in the pudding, which is not pudding but a delicious drink. Rest in peace, Cobra GFS. He passed away today. Drinking made me think about him, which is not a positive thing, but at the same time, there's a lot of love here, so it's coming from a good place either way. Not Christian Bell, good place, but still good place. I'm very excited today. Very a lot of energy. I don't know why. Well, probably because of that. But that's a secret. I'll tell my mom. So I was sitting in parking lots. And I'm talking, like I'm doing right now. And yeah, what happened is I see the parking lots. And I talk to the people, because of course I'm talking to you guys and I'm filming, right? Not to myself, because that would be insane, right? So I thought to myself, and I say the following. It's weird to be building a parking lot because there's no infrastructure, new infrastructure. So this brings out a couple of subjects. I'm like, what am I trying to say here? Because yes, the number, you think I don't make sense? Sometimes I don't make sense to myself. So I have to tell myself, what are you trying to say, bro? What I try to say is, there's no new shopping center. There's no new stores. So what are you actually doing? Why are you actually building your parking lots, right? Supply and demand. New supplies, which is a new store, creates a demand, which is a parking lot for people to go at your store. Our firefighter, a big class for you guys. Uploading content to Twitch and TikTok. Uploading content from Twitch to YouTube and TikTok. Better. So there's no new supplies. And then I go on a rampage. I go on a side tangent. I go on a 10-minute rant about how supply and demand is what's needed. If there's no demand, you don't need supply. And if there's no supply, demands become unimportant. Somebody's gonna tell me today, Ink, I want you to help me grow wings. Bro, girl, little one, that is not possible. I'm not gonna be able to help you get some wings. So you have this demand, but I don't have a supply because supply don't exist. So your demand, therefore, is moot. It's null, right? There's no need for that to demand. Now, ultimately speaking, I was talking about this. And then, here comes the truth. Which is, again, the beauty of a ADHD mind. Talk about different places, and how it works. The first thing that I thought about is profit. Buying a lawnmower before summer come back. But in the winter, there's no demand, so you'll get a good price. Now, what you're saying? Yeah, but in the summer, there's no model. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're gonna pay half the price of an old model because it's not a season. Think about it. It's advantages. Not great, but advantages. A little bit of difference. So then I'm like, electronics store, a phone. You'll pay half for the phone if it's an older model. Car dealership. Google YouTube slash youtube.com, of course, slash inc underscore vendetta. Give me a follow, a like, a comment, then quit the page. Never watch me again because I'm boring AF. Go on Google and write depreciation of cars out of the dealership. A car will lose a percentile of its value by leaving the garage, by leaving the parking lot. It's not 12%, it's not 15%, it's a lot more. Why? Because that's a dealership, right? This is you owning it. There's no buying it back. You cannot say, yo, give me back my money. Like, no, you bought it, it's your choice. Now, why is that acceptable? Because everybody does it. It's like the garage, it's like the dentist. Let's attack the medical field a little bit. Like the dentists. Everybody's fucking you over. And because everybody's fucking you over, it becomes socially acceptable to be fucked over. Why? Because everybody does it. Right? Everybody does it. You guys remember 2010, the organic mess. They would charge a lot. But if you're buying non-bio, you're an asshole. If you were buying something that didn't come from a free-range farm, you were partaking in animal cruelty. Were you really partaking in animal cruelty? No. But you didn't want to seem like an animal abuser, so you were willing to pay 10% to 20% more just to look good in the eyes of a total stranger. Make sense? No, it never did. But hey, you did, so I did too. So hey, I did it because I was too broke. I was too broke to do it. But if I had money, I would have been the first sucker in line. Trust me. So where am I going with this? The second problem. Supply and demand for something, okay, that has a correction date. Did you make that point? French Canadian classic, of course. Not my favorite song, but a good song nonetheless. Here come with food. Food is also extremely, extremely important. Why? That's actually a good question. Thanks for asking it. Okay. Don't give me that, I don't care. Freaking ads for penis pills. I'm on Twitch, guys. Penis pills on Twitch. So yeah, so for food. What is the problem? What is the difference between a supply and demand, an electronic and a supply and demand on food? Well, technically speaking, with food, you've lost. So if you have too much supply and not enough demand, what you do is you take a risk of losing the product. It's too old, it's moldy, you lose it. And if you lose it, you go. If you lose the product, you lose money. Now, what makes the world turn? Money. Who runs the world? Money. Not ladies. Money. Trust me, I'm sorry, Beyonce. You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. You're wrong, Beyonce. So yeah, so who runs the world? Money. And this is weird. You know why? Because we are seeing savings. We are seeing special on food, and we're jumping on it. Not even questioning why are they on special. Not even questioning anymore. When you went to go to the store, it must be on special. Did you check the dates? Did you check the news as to why this product is that special? Did you check the news? No, you didn't. You're lazy. You're lazy. You know why? Because we're complacent in the lack of information. Supplies, supply information. This is I'm lazy and I'm complacent and I do not give a single what about information. There's no demand, which equates to the supply getting lost, information being lost. Understand that. Principle of life. Now the premise of this video was simple. Supply and demand will change the channel. So now what you're saying, Ink, you're reviewing Prison Break. Prison Break isn't culturally relevant for 5 years. Ink, you're reviewing Lost. It hasn't been culturally relevant for 10 years. Ink, your next review is gonna be Naruto. This hasn't been relevant since Boruto. Yeah. But then I thought about some things. Then we lost a content creator. You know something crazy? I made a video for my mom on her birthday, the 20th. I thought I posted it, but I didn't. We post that video today. Today's the 22nd. The birthday is gone. This video is irrelevant. In the eyes of people, in the eyes of my mom, I forgot. I didn't forget. I didn't post it. So it lost all relevancy. So what do? I make content, which is supply. I look at the views, I look at the subscribers, I look at the follows, look at the likes, the comments, and I realize one thing. Is there enough demands for the supplies? Am I killing my own content? Am I killing my own channel? So you can look at the algorithm, right? Algorithm will see your videos, will see that you posted 10 videos. They each got 10 views, which is not great. They won't push the content. They'll see that you pushed one video and you did 50 views, which is less than 10 videos at 10 views. But this video performed well, so they'll push the algorithm. Supply and demand. This supply is great. I'm going to have a demand for it, so I'm going to put more supply. For example, stores will see that it's the season for corn, the season for strawberry, the season for my favorite fruit, rhubarbs, and they'll order a lot of that fruit. Corn is not a fruit, by the way. Just got you there. Again, complacent. I'm gonna have a large supply of it, and then I'll never talk about it again. The McRibs, same thing. McRibs. Who will talk about a McRib in the winter? Nobody. It's nuts. You take the algorithm, and you realize that a AI program, because the algorithm is AI, is actually reliant on a principle of life, which is called supply and demand. Right? Now you know what's the problem with supply and demand? You can chase it. You can corrupt it. I can take out a product, create a demand. The Blue Blues, super trendy right now. When it was Labubu created, how many years ago were they selling out before now? Pokemon cards. My apologies. A certain Logan Paul. My apologies. Took out Pokemon cards. And what did he do with it? He made it go popular. He made it go viral. And because he made it go viral, people that were selling cards before weren't able to make a living. Card that had values didn't have values because everybody was buying cards. You know what stupid this is? And how brilliant it makes. Let's say Pokemon, okay, are releasing a 100 pack. Okay? They sell 10 pack. Out of the 10 packs, one super rare card was taken out. The value of this card is humongous. The next week, they sell 50 more cards, more packs. There is another person picking up the card. How much value did the first card lose? These cards were already printed. Understand? Now, Logan Paul did that. People started buying Pokemon card, Pokemon card, Pokemon card, Pokemon card, and that's how values. Mm-hmm. So what did Pokemon do? Which is very smart. Pokemon is marketing geniuses. Let's put it out there. Okay? I knew what I say. When they saw that Pokemon was losing value, they released an application which is called TCGP, Trading Card Pokemon Mobile. And they were giving you a free pack every single day. Yup. Yup. Now, this is all Pokemon, right? This is all non-relevant. If you don't care about Pokemon, you don't care about that. What did I say today? Money runs the... There you go. Money runs the world. Do the same thing with Bitcoin. Now you're literally printing money. Now mention one content creator that did something with Pokemon card. This same content creator allegedly did the same thing with Bitcoins. And then he was able to make a fortune. How? By taking money from other people. Allegedly, of course. And when you take money from other people, that's a crime. So how are you able to do it? You didn't steal money from people. You didn't take money from people. You just control the supplies and you control the demand. When you can create both demand and, weirdly speaking, you have the supplies, there you go. Take a product called Prime, okay, that had no values. Put their face on the product. Do you know who owns Primes? I don't. I know you think owns Prime, but it's not true. They're mascots. What did they do? They created value for supplies there was no demand. They took their fan and created demands. And this is how the world works. And here lies the foundation of capitalism. Communism wasn't a system that was perfect. But communism didn't have inequality. Capitalism is a system where everybody can make a fortune. Everybody can become famous. Everybody is able to achieve anything. However, it's unjust. Fight Club. How does the movie Fight Club ends? They destroy a credit card building. Why? Erase every single information of a debt to give people a second chance. They might fuck it up, but everybody had a chance. I'm looking for a job right now, and people say, "Hey, how come you didn't find a job yet?" Well, I don't know, to be honest. And then they said, yeah, but it's weird because I saw that those people being companies, company A, B, C, and D, are hiring. Did you apply? Yes. How come they didn't hire you? Did you ever stop and wonder how many resumes they received? Did you ever stop and wonder one of those resumes was better supply than my own resume? whole thing is depressing, isn't it? It is. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Ah. You're unforgettable, Daisy. I don't know. Where's Regulus? Who's Regulus? God. Who's Nami?
She'll sit on you, and that'll be it. Game over. Look at her. Always got her fist ready. Someone chatting shit. Ain't that right? And that's it, period.
That's my favorite
It's my
video.
baby.
That's my favorite video of the year.
It's my baby. 2 months old, 2.5. She don't. She says, big nose wants to mess with me. So these chunky fries, they'll sit on you. That'll be it. Game over. Look at her. Always got her fist ready. Someone chatting shit. Ain't that right? And that's it, period.
I love that. Makes me happy. Shit. And again, shit. Oh my god.